Hello everybody, so today I'm going to talk about my experience drinking a gallon of water. I did this for probably a month now, but I've really been tracking most of the tangible benefits for about a week and a half, so I wanted to talk about them, give you actual numbers for things that changed, and maybe convince you to try this experience. It worked really well for me, so I just wanted to let you guys know what actually ended up happening. Before we continue, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. Videos that have more thumbs ups are more likely to get more views. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well for more content. Any related videos will be in the description box, or similar videos will also be in the cards if you want to check them out. So I've been drinking a lot of water for a while. Before this, I basically drank maybe 8 to 16 ounces a day. I can't even track it, but there's no way I drank more than a couple glasses of water a day. I would only drink it with meals or if there was spicy food. And I mean, definitely you shouldn't be drinking that little either, but I went to the other extreme, which was drinking 118 ounces as opposed to 8 to 6. So my body definitely noticed a change because it was definitely very sudden. The first thing I noticed is that I had to pee a lot, and that's a given, especially the way I drink it, which I tend to drink a lot in one go and then leave it for a while, and then drink a lot in one go and then leave it for a while. So that's gonna make you pee a lot. And here's the thing, I end up having, like, when I do that, I'll end up having to pee 3 or 4 times, and it's very frequent than what I was used to, which I would maybe have to go to the bathroom twice a day. Now, because of the water, I mean, obviously I have to pee a lot more. However, I do have to say, because I'm home now all the time as opposed to before when I was always on the run, this actually ends up working out with the way my lifestyle is now, and it ends up motivating me to be a bit healthier anyways, so it ended up being a good thing. The only warning is that you're not supposed to drink more than 33 ounces in an hour, so I'm making sure not to do that. So I'll probably drink about half of my water bottle in an hour, and then I will wait another hour to drink the other half because my water bottle is about 40 ounces. So I'll always drink 3 of my water bottle and then a glass or 2 of water on the side. So some of the benefits they listed online was a reduce in headaches. I personally haven't gotten headaches in a while. I don't know if the water is more of a preventative thing. I'm gonna go with that because I can't imagine having a migraine, drinking water, and it completely going away. It might relieve a bit of pain, but I was lucky enough not to experience any migraines while doing this experiment. But like I said, I didn't actually get a migraine. I do think it is very preventative though, because over from September to about March, the mid-March when I started doing this, I did get about 2 migraines within that whole just like 6-month period, which is a lot less than what I used to get. But once again, I wasn't drinking that much water. But the fact that my migraines haven't come back since makes me think that the water is pretty preventative. Of course, there is really no way to know for sure without more resources, so that is all I can say about that. I definitely have more energy. The water, you don't even realize that this is something your body like needs. Like, I keep saying like, and I hate myself for that. But every time I am drinking water and I'm done, sometimes my tongue really just craves the taste of more. It's like it didn't know it wanted it before, so it now wants it because it's used to it. So it's definitely not such a strain as someone might think drinking water is. Once you've done it, it gets easier and easier, and once it's like built into your lifestyle, you get used to it. And especially because we're in a time where a lot of us are not going a lot of places, this is a really convenient thing to do. Now for weight loss. So a lot of people experienced weight loss with this because you're losing some water weight. Another way to lose water weight is intermittent fasting. However, that is a whole nother thing, so I will just talk about this. So over the week and a half, I lost about 4.5 pounds, which is pretty impressive considering the fact that I'm not putting in as many steps as I used to. before mid-March. It's pretty bad, to be honest. Like my steps have gone down significantly because I used to walk and bike everywhere, so I would go from 10 to 20,000 steps depending on the day, usually more like 15 to 16. And now if I don't do a workout, it'll be like 4,000, and if I do, it'll be like 8,000 or 10,000. It is really difficult to be as active as I used to because all my classes are online and I'm trying to get everything done because I have even more work than usual. But my point is, despite all of that, I was still able to lose 4.5 pounds, and it's good stuff. This is like I've not been at like an unhealthy weight, but it definitely helps me feel less lethargic. And I don't know if it's because of losing weight or if it's because of just water is making me feel less tired and more energized, but in general, I mean, I sleep pretty late, to be honest. I have problems sleeping too, but so I will sleep anywhere from 11 to like 2 a.m. and so I get up around 9 to 10 a.m. but I find that I'm not tired when I wake up, and sometimes I'll try and sleep early and force myself to sleep early so for example, if I try to sleep at 10, I'll probably end up sleeping around 11 or 12, but if I sleep around 11, I'll probably end up sleeping around 12 or 1. So if I push it earlier, then I push back all of that. So I've noticed though that when I'm trying to sleep, I'm not as exhausted as I used to be, because I would just come home and I would be exhausted, hit the sheets, be tired. Not anymore. I don't know if this has to do with the fact that I'm not physically active anymore, so I'm not as tired from that. It's like what I said, really difficult to know. But my point is, throughout the day, I'm more energized. I just remember before this constantly wanting to take naps all the time throughout the day. I don't think I've taken a nap since maybe like January or February. I'm also not sleep deprived anymore, so that could definitely have to do with that. But to say the least, I am not the lethargic person I used to be. I don't constantly feel like sleeping. I don't constantly feel my focus drifting. I can watch 3 or 4 lectures that are about an hour long back to back now, and that's very different than what I used to be, where after every lecture I would have to take a break, or even in the middle of lectures I'd have to pause and take a break, and this is very different than before. I do also want to say, with the losing weight part, I didn't really have that much of a special diet or anything. I'm vegetarian, if that makes a difference. Drinking water has also quenched my appetite. That's the wrong word, because quenched has to do with thirst. It's subdued my appetite, because now I eat a meal around 11, rarely any snacks in between, and a meal around 5:36, and I don't need any more food. I'm not too tired. Once again, it could definitely be because I'm not moving around as much, so I don't need as much food to get me through the day. But I do not wake up with my stomach rumbling around 9 or 10. And if I wait till 11, I am not having my stomach rumbling. You can drink water before them. That'll definitely make you feel less hungry when you eat, and so you'll eat less. But that, I don't actually do that. I just drink a little bit of water before, but then I have a simple meal. I usually have a breakfast burrito, so I just cook a tortilla, put 2 eggs, some spinach, a little bit of cheese, and I do not feel hungry until later in the day. I mean, I'm drinking the water throughout from after my breakfast to 6, and mind you, I'm drinking about 80 something gallons, fluid ounces of water, so that could have to do with it. And I rarely snack. Like maybe once or twice a week you'll find me getting a snack in between, and that's on particularly strenuous days. But in general, I am not snacking during that time, and I'm not feeling as hungry, which can also be part of the reason I lost weight. I don't think all the weight I lost is due to water weight. I think some of it is from not needing to eat as much. I don't remember how much of a snacker I was, but when I first came home from the school dorms, I was a snacker, and I'm now not, so that could definitely have to do with it. Also, I used to eat 3 meals when I was significantly more active and walking a lot more steps. I am now eating too, and not feeling hungry. So that can also play a factor in that. But I definitely think a big factor to me losing weight is not feeling as hungry all the time. So I'm eating significantly less calories, but I'm not starving myself because I'm not feeling hungry. And not feeling hungry has to do with drinking all that water. So just wanted to summarize a list of all the benefits. So losing weight, I've pretty much seen every single YouTube video and article talk about losing weight, and I was really scared it wouldn't be true, but I'm really glad it was because I feel significantly better. I don't know what it is. It's just, it took away a lot of the lethargy I was feeling, so I was really glad about that. Headaches, reducing migraines, more energy. I just wanted to once again mention that you shouldn't drink more than 33 fluid ounces in an hour. It has something to do with the sodium content in your body. It'll, I don't know, dilute it or something. Point is, be really careful if you try this. I've heard people who are smaller can't necessarily do this, so definitely if you are under like 5 foot, check with your doctor before you try this. I am 5'3.5", so this ended up working out pretty well for me. I'm really glad with the results. I'm gonna actually continue to do this, and I will post the results for what happens after a month, if there is significantly more weight loss or not, if some of the other symptoms that benefits that I noticed from all the articles I've read are also true. I have noticed though that I do not have clearer skin. I forgot to mention this earlier. So if you can see my face is just not clear at all. There's acne here, around my forehead, near my hairline, underneath on my chin, all around like the outsides of my face. There is none on my like cheeks and over here. I mentioned that I touch my face sometimes, but definitely way less than when I was getting a lot more acne. But so many of these things were like, yeah, drinking more water will definitely clear up your acne, blah blah blah. Didn't happen to me. I noticed that this didn't happen for everyone. It just has to do with the fact that there are different skin types. However, because my skin is dry in terms of skin type, I really hoped that drinking more water would hydrate it and therefore stop it. Fortunately, that did not happen, and that low-key sucked because I was looking forward to having clear skin. I'm 19 and I don't have clear skin. Like that really sucks. I'm not the end of the world. I don't actually care that much about having clear skin, other than the fact, like, because it doesn't affect my self-image, but having something on my face makes me want to pick on it more than anything. And I'm confident in the way I look, but when I pick on my face, it's not healthy and it's not good for my skin, so I definitely don't love that. Once again, I'm just going to give a quick summary because I ended up talking a lot about the acne and the skin clearing up. So things that did happen was I did lose weight, I did feel less tired and had more energy. Things that did not happen, my skin did not clear up, and other random side effects, I guess, is having to pee a lot. That's pretty much it. But I did definitely feel like a lot of the toxins were like leaving my body. I just felt happier and overall healthier. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. You guys can share it with other people if you want to have other people potentially try this. This was a good experience for me overall. I'm hoping my skin will also clear up eventually. I'm going to be trying this more. I'm gonna continue trying this until I can do it for a whole month of me recording every day what's been happening, and I will report on those results. If you enjoyed this video and want to check out my other ones, feel free to do that. I've linked a lot of the related videos in the cards and in the description box below. Don't forget to subscribe for more content from me and leave a comment about something you potentially enjoyed about this video. Otherwise, stay tuned for my next video.